Hello everyone, and today's video is about the mean value theorem, or MVT for short. What mean value theorem does is basically solving the slope, okay, from any functions that has a interval. Okay, so this is our actual problem and we will solve that later. So from now on, I will solve the mean value theorem for another function, okay? So for example, like 2x squared plus 3 from the interval from, let's keep the same interval, okay? So now what I have to do is graph this, okay? So graphing this, we have 1, 2, 3 up that begins and starts to have a very flat x squared graph, okay? But we want the interval from 1 to 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So right here to right here, okay? So from 1 to 4, let's draw a straight line, okay? This represents the slope, okay? The slope. And to find the slope, it's always the y over x, okay? Y over x. And so basically let's draw a triangle. So this is going to be y and this is going to be the x. So what is the x first? That is this minus this, okay? Because that's this, well, yeah. Okay, you guys get the point. So this point is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is 4 minus, and that's 1. So that's 3. So this represents the x. So this is 3. And if we find this, we find a slope. Okay. So now to find this length, we need to know, okay, and let's just call this point A. No, that's a bad one because we already have A and B. Let's call this W, and let's call this V. Then we need to do the W minus V. So to find the value of W, that is f of 4. Okay, very simple. F of 4. So when I put the 4 into there, we get 32 plus 3, which is 35. Okay, 35. And this point right here, which is when F1, we would get this. So at F1, let's put 1 in there. We get 2 plus 3, which is 5. And minus that by that is 30. So we get 30 over 3, which is 10. The slope is 10. And mean value theorem, since this slope is 10 from the interval of 1 to 4, from the function, we want to know at what value of c has the slope of 10. So it looks like at this point has a slope of 10, and we want to find the value of c. Okay, so this is c, okay, and that's 1 and 4. So how do we find c? Well, we know that the slope of a function is 10. So let's differentiate this but see, to find the value of c on there, we need to put in the c onto there. So that's fc is equal to this, right? But that's the slope of 10, and that's only when we differentiate and set it equal to 10. So basically, we would get that, not x, 4c is equal to 10. What I did was differentiate this and put in the c because x is c now, and set it equal to 10. So now c is equal to 5 over 2. So where c is located at is at 2.5. Okay. So this is basically how I solved this problem. And now let's get to the real problem that we will be solving for. Oh yeah, also, thanks to my sister, I didn't have to erase this and write it on my own. So thank you, Julia. Okay, anyways. To solve this, let's graph this. And the fx is equal to ln x looks like this. And this is at 1. But the interval has to be from 1 to 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? 1 to 4. And let's find the slope of 1 to 4. Okay, that is, again, y over x, and x is this point minus this point. So this point is 1, 2, 3, 4. f4 minus 1, okay, over f4 minus f1, okay. f4 is just ln4, and minus ln1 is 1. I mean, no, ln1 is 0. ln1 is 0. So now, we have ln4 over 3. The bottom is 3, and now the ln4, we have to do that in a calculator. So I will bring my calculator. Here we have the calculator, and the ln4 is equal to 1.38629. Okay, it actually goes more, but this is where I have it. And now after divided by that 3, okay, divide that by 3, I get 4.15887, okay? So I have that. So the slope, okay, is equal to the m is equal to 4.15887. Okay, so now we need to find the value of c where the slope is equal to this. So it looks like about at this point it has the same slope as this one. And now let's find the point C, okay? Now to do that, we need to put in the C into there, which is FC, okay? So at FC, we find this. So at FC, but at FC, we need to find its slope. So which means I have to differentiate this and set it equal to that. So that is differentiating that, we would get 1 over x, but now that is FC. So that is going to be 1 over c is equal to 4.15887. Okay, now to do this, we use some algebra, or we can just inverse the both sides, okay? So 1 over c now could be c, and now is equal to 1 over 4.15, just 15887. Okay, and now doing that on the calculator, I must have done something wrong. Oh, dang it. Okay, I did something wrong somehow. And this is actually equal to 0.462097. Okay, my bad on that. My mistake. So now we actually have the slope of this. So everything's fine, we can just change the numbers. Okay. And that is going to be 0.46207. Now that is equal to 2.16405. Okay, so the value of C is equal to 2.16405. Okay, that was our mean value theorem of this function equation, well, function problem. So if you guys cannot really think or memorize what I did, you guys can always read this notes, okay? It's really, really, really good. So just basically remember that the f always has to be continuous, okay? The function is continuous from the closed interval from a to b, and f is also differentiable on the open interval. If it's not differentiable, you cannot solve this. And just also remember this, okay, seems really complicated. fb minus fa over b minus a, that's just the slope, okay? So how would you always find the slope? That is y is equal to x, no, y over x, and x is that, y is that. And the value of c is always between the point A to B. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, so see you guys in the next video. Bye.